Officers from across the state gathered at the state capitol today to pay tribute to their fallen comrades killed in the line of duty. Fox 40 Capitol reporter Eitan Wallace was at the ceremony. He joins us now live to share why one of the sheriffs in attendance called out state leaders. Eitan.
Well, Nikki, good evening. And Sheriff Chad Bianco of Riverside County did not name names, but he was very clear. He was clear in calling out some members here at the legislature he says have been too soft on crime, and now he wants to see change. Outside the state capitol, the sound of bagpipes marked the beginning of this somber ceremony, paying tribute to the more than 1,700 California peace officers who've died in the line of duty. On hand here, hundreds from the law enforcement community, members of the legislature, and loved ones of the fallen, all to commemorate those who never made it home. Among those who spoke, Governor Gavin Newsom.
It requires a special kind of character, a special kind of bravery to be a peace officer. There is no California without courageous Californians determined to serve and protect it.
Following his remarks, Newsom laid an American flag on the steps of the Peace Officers Memorial just across from the Capitol. Of course, this ceremony pays tribute to all California peace officers killed in the line of duty, but today especially the focus is on 9 who lost their lives last year. Among them, Correctional Lieutenant Stephen Taylor and Deputy Isaiah Cordero, both of the Riverside County Sheriff's Office. Riverside Sheriff Chad Bianco gave the keynote address, not shying away from going after state leaders and policies he argues have made California less safe.
I pray for the day when we no longer add names to this memorial. I also pray for the day that our lawmakers and politicians care more about public safety, victims, law-abiding residents, and law enforcement officers than they do criminals.
While he did not name names during a one-on-one interview after his remarks, Bianco made clear he's had it with state leaders he says have been light on crime and unfairly tough on law enforcement.
What is happening with the laws they're passing, the emboldening of criminals, it gets to the point, even some of the things that are said in the media, that are said in speeches by some of our politicians, and I need to make that clear, it's not all, it's some. Unfortunately, it's the ones in leadership. Something has to be done to put this world, this state, back in order.
For now, though, he and others in attendance, including Los Angeles County Sheriff Robert Luna, say what matters most is remembering those who gave the ultimate sacrifice in supporting their families.
Thank you for your sacrifice. We will never forget you. You will always be part of our family.
And tomorrow, the California Highway Patrol will hold its own ceremony to honor officers within that agency who have lost their lives in the line of duty, and the governor is expected to speak there. Reporting live at the state capitol, covering local news that matters, Eitan Wallace, Fox 40 News.